What's up, guys? Welcome back, and today I bring you something a little bit newer to my channel. And obviously I think some of these things that are in this video I really want to add to my videos, so be on the lookout for some new changes. But honestly, just to describe something, and obviously this video won't have any like videos or any like actual like a video of us talking, which you guys will see throughout the interviews. But yeah, I wanted to record every interaction that I had, but I honestly just wanted to be respectful and just get their voice, and I think that was the most important thing. And so but yeah, I was actually planning on recording this video, but I think I had to do it for school, a school project, and I'm like, this is such a great opportunity to get into something like this. And it's a podcast, so hope you guys do enjoy it. This is Money Can Buy Happiness, and I will for sure do things like this in the future, so be on the lookout. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And also I will give my perspective at the very end. Okay, cool. Bye bye. Can money buy happiness? This question is a question that is left unanswered by society. My position for this podcast is that money can buy happiness. We downplay the value money has, often leaving generations of people lost and confused on what is truly important. Many people define happiness to be different things, so let's ask the world. I now introduce our first interview, Aritzi, a Morin East Jr. She answers questions like, does money buy happiness, and what kind of opportunities money allowed her to do, as this covers Monarch's hierarchy of needs safety section.
I think that's like, how do I put it, like a double-sided statement, because I want to say it can due to
so my next question I have is, how important is it to have your life together?
It's really important, I'd say, because when you have a set mind, it's a lot more easier to get through life. The transition from high school into college, right? You're about to graduate and you still don't know what you want to do in life. Therefore, you struggle a lot more and you're a lot more pressured.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're like a year from graduating and you still don't know what to do. So it's like you have to work through things and figure out like what you want to do within a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Whereas you had like planned out what you wanted to do and you would have like taken the time to figure out what you liked. You know, you don't have to like you the lowest either. You know? So, and even then, like, I had health, I had parents, I had what I needed. So, you know, I didn't lack in anything. I was happy. Now, I want to say, with, like, the business and everything, it does help a lot more.
Yeah.
Because, you know, back then we couldn't often travel, we couldn't do certain things, and now we have that sort of advantage.
Do you sorry to cut you off. No. Do you have more positive feelings about yourself? Obviously, you know, I've talked about your personal styles, so you definitely feel a lot more confident, and obviously with your business side, you probably feel a lot more self-esteem because you were able to, you know, afford those kind of things, right?
Well, yes, it does. It did generate me a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
Not the fact of like the money and everything. Not the money. That money, you know, it comes and goes.
Yeah, definitely.
But it did. What's it called? It did. Obviously, with money and everything, it allowed me to be able to buy new clothing and like try different styles.
Our second interviewer comes from Jonathan, a Morin East Jr. who talks about how money can buy happiness and how money plays in key relationships. In this segment, we cover love and belonging.
We could all think about, and it's more relatable. Happiness could be like determined in the way that It's just something that gives you pleasure for having or just by doing. I mean, the first part of like lifelong achievements, I believe that that is true. Like that gives you happiness. If not, like it gives you a strong sense of pride for what you have achieved through your life. And if I was to connect that to if like money can buy you happiness, then money doesn't really buy you happiness in that sense, but rather it would just become like the tool in order to help you to reach your goal, which later on you would get happiness from. So
What do you think about that statement?
reach our goals as individuals. Well, I mean, if I'm putting myself in the position of like a father, then yeah, I would consider that like providing for my family or just children, it would be the most important thing. And if I'm not able to provide that, then I would feel helpless, useless, or if not, like if I wasn't fulfilling my role.
Our last interview comes from Antonio, Morton East Jr., who wraps things up on Monarch's hierarchy of needs chart, and we explain how in the end, money will always be needed in order to reach the end result, and is the leading reason why we don't get to where we need to be or want to be, with so much restrictions that give us a reason to value money so much.
Receiving money for sure will feel pretty great, but I think what you do with that money will determine your happiness.
So distributing it in some type of way, like into investing it into better places other than something negative that might not.
Right, like charity or there's also, spend money to get more money. Like, what do you mean?
It's like, can you really build your self-esteem up without money? Because obviously, when I'm thinking about self-esteem, I'm thinking about the way I feel myself, obviously what I've achieved, or even how I present myself, how you carry yourself. So obviously that comes to style or anything else that money can help as a tool, as a resource. Do you think it's possible?
I think money could help with that, but there's certain outlets that could bring up your self-esteem without money.
Like what?
Like working out.
Working
But
out.
unless you want to go straight to this, like, if you want to look deeper into it, technically you do need money for like a gym membership.
Yeah, gym membership.
Unless you're doing full body weight at home.
Mm-hmm.
Or just being content with yourself in general could also build up your self-esteem and be like, oh, I'm happy with who I am, even though.
But I think just trying to eat healthy, especially during this age now, eating healthy in America is super expensive. And so, is that possible? Without money, can you really be happy knowing that, that trying to eat healthy may be super expensive?
Well, come to think about it, we're technically the only race on this planet that pays to live here.
Yeah.
So, I can see what you're trying to say, where it kind of all comes down to money.
Yeah.
Because we need money to buy food, clothes, etc. Unless you're some like outdoorsman living off grid and enjoying the free life.
Yeah.
Hunting every day, then yeah, I can understand where money is a necessity that brings happiness, because it's kind of like to the source of where we get all of our things.
Now, to give my perspective on what I think money can buy happiness, if I think that way, and I would say I agree with money can buy happiness. And obviously with the points made earlier in the video, they were all pretty valid, and I definitely do agree. But I feel like at the very end, money is always going to be something that we always strive for in order to, have that money come to all of our areas to where we feel successful in life. And I feel like with me overall, when I'm thinking about trying to be successful and me being happy, I definitely think that once parts of my life are stabilized and I feel happy about them, like maybe I'm in the best shape of my life because I'm able to afford food or a gym membership, or maybe I'm able to afford going out on dates, or even pursue some of my passions, which in the future it may be like trying to buy nice equipment to record quality videos. And I definitely do think that money plays a huge role, especially When it comes to relationships as well, or friendships, all of that money gets put into heart, into things where the effort and the heart is delivered and given to somebody that you really deeply care about, but that was not possible without money. And obviously I blame that on society, on just money, because we value it so much. That's the only way of living. Homeless people are always striving for money and trying to get by, because that's the only way to live. We pay here to live, and everything. I feel like in the United States, we are the only country where we pay for large amount of cost, and going to the ambulance, it's like $7,000, and medical bills pile up, and then obviously you have to pay to get into graduation, and we have a thing called financial aid, and there's so much dependency on money that leaves us feeling stressed. But I feel like all of those good emotions, when you finally have money and you're stabilized, or maybe you don't even have to look at the menu prices because you feel that confident, it's definitely like a lot of good emotions. And that's why I think money can buy happiness. And speaking from myself and how I feel currently, I know I don't feel successful because I don't feel like I made an impact in my life. But I'm also not able to do things that I really want to do. Life gives you experiences to be able to do things in life and to give you those happy moments and memories. People, especially childhood, kids want to go to Disneyland or any of those amusement parks, but it's so darn expensive to go there. And obviously we have to blame American system for that. But obviously money, being able to have money, you're able to really succeed in life. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.